Good morning, guys. It's a nice day. Sorta. I do see some clouds. The weather forecast said it's gonna start raining at around 1 o'clock this afternoon, so that's good. Yesterday I decided to take a break here because the internet is like so good here. It's insane. It's like maybe 4 times faster than I had back home, which is just incredible. But yeah, yesterday turned out to be a pretty epic day. Well, at least the morning was pretty interesting. The hotel owner is called Igor. And he's very nice, really nice. And I checked in, he was like, you know, I'll help you with the bags, etc. And if you need breakfast, then let me know, that sort of stuff. And I said that I wanted breakfast for the next morning, which was from 10 o'clock, a little bit late. But yeah, I still hadn't decided to wait for a day. Then I looked at the forecast. I said I'm gonna wait for a day, I'm gonna lengthen my stay here. I mean, this hotel is like 30 bucks a night. It's so cheap, or 13 euros, I'm sorry. So together we walked a little bit around the town here. The town is pretty old. It has some old relics and also some significance because I don't know, there was something with that someone was buried here, like a well-known saint. I think like Valentine or something. Well, I got some cards from this guy. But so we went a little bit around the town, then we went to this breakfast place which was at the other side of the square, not far from here. And we came there and there was no one there, or there were 2 people, but the door was closed and they said it was closed. It was almost 10 o'clock, like not 10 o'clock yet. They will open at 10 o'clock, so they said they're gonna wait for 10 minutes. And Igor was like, oh, 10 minutes, not good, let's go to church. That's what he said, let's go to church. Okay, it was just normal Tuesday, right? So I was like, okay, for sure. So we went to this church, and it's one of those beautiful ones with those golden tops, you know, like beautiful church. It was blue from the outside, but we went in, and I don't know what was going on. I think there were some prayers going on because there were a lot of people first standing, and then I don't know. I think that the priest said something like sit down or kneel down, and everybody started to kneel, as well as Igor, and he also did like the cross thing. And I was like, you know what, I'm probably gonna do the same because it would otherwise be a little bit weird. But of course, this is not what I'm used to back home. I mean, I am a Christian, but we do it differently. You know, we only go to church on Sundays, and I don't even go to church that often. But they said that here it's like 3 times every day, like such a prayer. So we went in and we both kneeled down, and I lit up 2 candles that I had to put in a small thing. I didn't film that. I couldn't really film because that would have been a little bit awkward. I filmed a tiny little bit of the prayer when we were both kneeling down at one side. And behind us I saw some skulls in a little chest type thing. And he said you should touch that, so we touched it. And he gave me like 2 cards that I can show you now. So this is Maria, I think. And there is some text on the back, which is in Cyrillic. And this is Valentine. So this is Valentine, and that was the guy that was buried there. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. So I touched the box, and then I had to light up this candle, and I had to put it in one of those fiddly, like a little stand thing, and it couldn't stay in. I was like, oh god, this is awful. So I did that for like 5 minutes trying to get this candle to stay upright because it would fall down each time. It was like a long candle. And yeah, it was really funny. So we went first on one side, we prayed, and went to the other side, we prayed, and it all took like maybe 10 minutes, you know. But for me it was so new, and something that it was beautiful on the inside, by the way. You all saw these golden things, and there were some statues. Yeah, it was very interesting. And then we went out back to this breakfast place, and he asked me if I smoked, and I said no. Got me some breakfast. Breakfast was kind of expensive. It was like 4 euros, which is of course cheap for our standards, but for here it's still like a pretty fully fledged breakfast. It was good breakfast for sure, but I'm not gonna get that one today. So anyway, it's almost 9:30. Packing up. I got some things to pack up. For the rest, yesterday I basically was inside doing some website work. So anyways, I'm gonna pack up. Time to go. Thank you, Igor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. For my viewers, why should people come to Ukraine, do you think?
Yes.
Is it beautiful?
Yes.
You think it's beautiful? And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
I will.
And come back to Ukraine.
I will. Okay. Thank you.
Have your number, telephone.
Yes. Yes.
And
You can call.
I'll call you. Okay.
Yeah, you will. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
If you want, you can go near supermarket.
Oh man, what a great guy is that. He is amazing. He was always willing to help, just great. And I was making my way out of town, it started raining. So yeah, it's not great.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
I would almost buy one of those cages and just let them free. Look, there are even small ones over there. It's so sad. So right now I'm in the town called Old Sambir or Stari Sambir. I guess this used to be the old town of Sambir. I don't know. Anyway, again, loads of people out. And it's just a normal Wednesday today. There's loads of people out. I think that has to do with summer holiday. I think so, because you know it's July and stuff, and I also see a lot of children. So I think it's just a summer holiday. That's why it's so busy. I don't think that in winter it's so busy. There's even a traffic jam. Look at this. Alright guys, I'm slowly making my way out of Stari Sambir, Old Sambir. And I still had the app Komoot. I don't use Komoot actually at all. I haven't used it at all on this trip, but it has one cool feature that Google Maps sometimes does not offer, and that's a height chart. Now we're heading into the mountains right now. So I'm looking at the height chart and it looks like this. So where we are now, it's just a gradual, oh whoops. It's just a gradual uphill all the way there. And then we're sort of in the mountains. But it goes up to 700 meters. So I have to climb like 300 to 400 meters right now. Wish me luck. Oh my goodness, that was scary, guys. This drone, it was descending, and I don't know, it kept going when I did not. I said it had to stop descending, but it just kept going into the trees, and I just pressed the up button, and somehow it did miraculously get out of that bush area. Gosh, man, that was very, very scary. But yeah, I really have to be careful with that thing. That's awesome. The climbs are getting steeper right now. We are at 640 meters above sea level. So we've climbed about 300 meters. It's actually not that bad, it's very gradual, but you do have some points where it gets into like the 7 or 8% grade. But that's the worst I've had so far, so it's pretty good. Anyways, I'm gonna stop in Turka, even though it's just 2:30 right now. But I want to take it a little bit easy because the next town is far, far away. And I haven't really seen much good like wild camping places around here, so I can better opt for a cheap hotel then again. Yeah, that's what I want really. They're very nice here, and do have a lot of stray dogs here, so I'm not really into that. Hey guys, so I'm in the town of Turka right now. There is absolutely nothing here. I thought there was gonna be like some kind of place to stay. Nothing. I have found absolutely nothing. No motel, no hotel, nothing in this town. Not even a good place to eat. Well, I do see like a pizza sign somewhere here, which says it's on the right, but there's nothing here in this town. So what I'm thinking, guys, I'm just gonna keep riding. It's just 3:30, so that's pretty early still. There are some good wild camping options coming up as well. And I've seen a lot of hotels, motels on the road, just in the middle of nowhere as well, just popping up out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep riding because there's just not much here. I mean, there is a cool market over there, but and then with a very tiny little cafe, but it's raining as well, so I'm just gonna keep going. Just up and up. We have risen another 150 meters. We're at 730, and the village is at 600. And I got dumped on as well, as you can see. Gorgeous, man. Look at that. Just sucks that there are no flat parts anymore. It's just or up or down. I looked at the map, it's gonna get crazier. And there are no hotels or motels coming up. So I'll just keep riding until I find something or some place. It's only 4:30 right now, so I have some time. I wanted to camp here. I was almost about to set up my tent, like not here, but just behind these trees. There's quite a nice place, but I saw these two people in the distance, and I heard a lot of bells. I think or there were cows or there were sheep. I think they're two herders. I did see two people, and these are their dogs, so I'm not gonna camp here. I'm gonna go a bit further. I mean, it's still light, and it's still not late, but I was about to say, it's a beautiful place right there, but I'm not going back, no way. And these herders didn't go away, they just sat at a certain place and it didn't go away, so I don't know, maybe they were gonna sit there for the night. I do not want that. Oh man, just in time, sort of. It was already raining. But rain does have a good purpose, and that's what it's doing right now. It's washing my feet. Oh man, they're so nasty. Everything is wet. My shoes are wet. My socks are wet. My feet are wet. My tent is wet. Gosh, and it's not gonna stop raining until days, probably like 2 or 3 days or something. I do notice that in the mountains, so you have this pocket of rain, and then you have this pocket of dry stuff, and then rain again and dry stuff. I think it's gonna be on and off rain, and then no rain. For the rest of the day, it has been okay. I think I've had 5 separate periods of rain, but most of them were pretty small. I did see one big, huge cell, like a huge black rain just coming to the back of me, and I was going downhill, so now you can like go and see it's disappearing in the distance. But for the rest, it's bad. It's not great, not good cycling. Even though the location that I'm at right now is so good, it's really nice actually. It's one of the best. It's right on top of a hill that has a name even. It's on the map. It's like a hill with a name. And I'm right on top of it. There's like this small bush right on top of it. One bad thing, if it starts thundering, I'm also like in the middle of a field, so that would be pretty bad. So yeah, I hope that is not gonna happen. So the cook pot is going. Look at this. It's gorgeous. I can already see like some more rain is probably coming up. And we have rice in vegetable broth. And I got some tea over there cooling. The end result, some kind of homemade stew sort of thing with rice, beans. It's very nice because I put some salt in there and the broth already had a lot of salt. So it's nice and salty and it's not so bad. This is definitely one of the best locations I've ever camped at. Look at this, it's just gorgeous. And this is the best part, I think. I mean, there are some houses there, but it's just spectacular. What a spectacular place. Anyways, yeah, today was pretty epic. Despite the weather and, well, yesterday too was also really epic. Yeah, so far Ukraine has been pretty cool despite the weather. Ukraine has been pretty epic. And the road is good. I mean, this H13 road, I've had no potholes. It's just a good road. It's almost like Sweden because there's also, there's like so little cars, like not a lot of cars either. So it's, yeah, it's just great. It's just amazing. Anyways guys, I'm gonna enjoy my night here. And I just hope that tomorrow morning it's not gonna rain. Yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching guys. Please like the video if you liked it. Please leave a comment down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.